Hi there. Welcome back to Quizzo. Yeah, here are answers and scores. Round one was current events. Yeah, you kind of already heard the answers, but it doesn't hurt to go through them again twice, especially when they're in a centralized location. Question one, Major League Baseball still has yet to start their season. In its place, ESPN is broadcasting live games from South Korea. Or Korea, we gave you credit. KBO, we gave you credit. That's kind of the org's name. They all kind of counted. Number two, RIP to which former Dolphins coach? That's Don Shula. Coach Shula counts. Number three, a man donated a new set of drums to the Positive Movement Entertainment drum line. That's the drum line with Elmo. The kid's got the Elmo costume. I don't think he's a kid. He's probably like 30 years old, but whatever. Number four, a new black hole was found close to Earth. It was 1,000 light years away, right in our backyard. 1,000 light years. Number five, a deadly pest with what heavy metal-esque nickname was reached the continent? That's murder hornets. Murder hornets. Number six, adding that there might be astronauts or aliens in there. A girl from California really wants to know what's inside your butthole. I'm a child. Number seven, a conspiracy theory video made the rounds on social media alleging that Dr. Fauci planned this whole plandemic thing. Number eight, two American former special forces agents were captured in Venezuela after trying to get a coup in Venezuela. Number nine, which former president called for an end to partisanship in a battle against the coronavirus? That was George W. Bush. He's got a couple names. We don't like him. We don't like him in this house. So if you gave us like a funny name, we gave you credit for it. Number 10, after a flurry of news stories and a current event last week, which world dictator might not be dead after all? That's Kim Jong-un. I think he's dead. I don't buy it. I think it's like a stunt double or something. We'll see. Anyway, that was round one. Round two was famous teachers for Teacher Appreciation Week. And again, if you're a teacher, we appreciate you. I appreciate you doing your thing. I appreciate you doing this on Zoom because this is exhausting. And I do it like twice a week, and you're doing it 5 days a week for a lot longer than Quizzo. So shout out to teachers. Whatever. Question one, before becoming Heisenberg and selling some of the best meth, which my mother, I got some messages from my mother. It said, don't say the word meth on the internet. So I'm going to say meth like 6 more times, mother. Meth. Anyway, Walt White taught chemistry. And if you're one of the people that yelled at me and said no science, I didn't give you credit for science. And I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad you talked me out of it because, spoiler alert, would have given us a lot more tiebreakers at the top. And I don't like those when I can't see anybody. So chemistry, not science, counted. Number two, which frizzy-haired teacher drove the magic school bus? That's Miss Frizzle. 3, Mr. Garbage from Key and Peele. Balake, A. Ron, all those good names. Number 4, Mr. Cotter taught the group of remedial students the sweat hogs. 5, including the brief period where it was called dark arts. How many professors taught dark arts or defense against dark arts? That was 7. I'm going to butcher these names. Sorry, not sorry. Quirinius Quirrell, Gilderoy Lockhart, Remus Lupin, Alistair Moody, a.k.a. Bartemius Crouch Jr., Dolores Umbridge, Severus Snape, and Amicus Caro. That was the guy who did dark arts, not defense against dark arts. It was 7. Number 6, which South Park teacher was president? That's Mr. Garrison. Number 7, after the character's voice actress died, which teacher was one of the few major Simpsons characters to die? That was Mrs. Krabappel. Number 8, everybody loves Mr. Feeney. The high school from Boy Meets World was called John Adams Junior High, John Adams High, which is a nod to the movie 1776. A lot of you put Hamilton, which is a smart guess. It's wrong, but it's a smart guess. Or John Adams is in it. In Hamilton? Because that's what Hamilton's about. But the movie 1776 is not the movie or the play Hamilton. Different answer, different play. Didn't count. Number 9, before becoming famous for being a bassist, which member of Kiss was fired for replacing Shakespeare with Spider-Man? It was Gene Simmons. And number 10, which Rocky opponent was a teacher before becoming an actor? It was Mr. T. T stands for teacher, as somebody on Facebook pointed out. Very funny answer. I appreciate that. You didn't get credit for it, but I appreciated it. Number 3, it's National Pet Week, so it's TV pets. Number 1, I'm holding up fingers because I don't have a visual for the visual round, was Santa's Little Helper from The Simpsons. 2 was Lassie. 3 was Seymour. 4, Mr. Ed. 5 was Dino. 6, Astro. 7 was Brian from Family Guy. 8 was Scooby-Doo. 9, Salem Saberhagen. And 10 was Perry the Platypus. Yeah, right. And number 4, a round I enjoyed. Looking at your score, some of you didn't. That was Star Wars. Star Wars round 4 because it was May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. All these nerds. Number 1, the first film released in this series. And what year did A New Hope come out? That was 1977. A lot of you were circling it. Couldn't give you credit. Either got it on the money or you didn't. 1977. Well, pardon me, it's a water break. Two-handed like a child. Number 2, what's the full official title of the most recent episode? I gave that away. It's Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Yeah, all right, whatever. Number 3, behind Gone with the Wind. And somebody bothered to check me on this one because I'm not sure why. So the question is wrong, but the answer is right. The question was, behind only Gone with the Wind, which is the wrong part, which film in the series is the second highest grossing movie of all time after adjusting for inflation? That was episode 4, A New Hope. Upon further review, it's not second highest, it's like 4th or 5th highest. The answer is still the same. The question is wrong. So you can yell at me all you want, but didn't change your answer. It's okay. Or was I? Number 4, which original trilogy actor thought the films were fairy tale rubbish? So a lot of you put Harrison Ford, which is a good guess because he also didn't like it. He wanted to have his character killed off, which is why he was in the kryptonite. No, it's not kryptonite. Whatever. He was in the carbon thing. But it's actually Alec Guinness, which is Obi-Wan, who actually died in the movies. Well, I guess Han Solo died. Whatever. Number 5, what now legendary character made his on-screen debut in the coked-up abysmal holiday special? That's Boba Fett. His backpack's got jets. 6, the camera tilts downward in 8 films. Which one is the only film to have the camera tilt upwards? That's episode 2, Attack of the Clones, which is also the worst film in the saga. Just terrible movie. No, well, there's that cartoon one that's terrible. It's the worst of the 9 main episodes. That's fair. Number 7, also the basis for his nickname. What is Finn's stormtrooper code? That's FN2187. A lot of you were close. You had the FN, but then the numbers were wrong. Or you had FIN and the right numbers. Didn't count. If you had FN2187, a couple dashes don't count. FN217. If you had those all in order, you got it right. Everybody else didn't. FN2187. Number 8, how old is Baby Yoda, or the child that's 50 years old, believe it or not. 50 years old, and he's still a baby, just like me. Number 9, who kissed Leia first? That's her brother, and technically, she kissed him, so that doesn't make it weird. I guess it does. And number 10, who shot first? I love this question. I love that nobody, well, a few of you yelled at me. Some of you put Greedo, which is right when they remade it, but George Lucas can't get out of his own damn way. It's Han. Han shot first, and I am going to die on this hill. Han Solo shot first. Anything else is wrong. With that said, here are your final scores. Last place, 28th place, 15 points. What is Quizzo for 100, Alex? Although you changed your team name a couple times. So that's what we're going with. You know who you are. 18 points. 27th place is Lockwood. Glad you guys made it out. 26th place, 19 points. It's Housebroken. 22 points. 25th place, Booger McFartface. Tied at 24 is Mr. Madrigal's Munificent Municipalities and the Haywood Honeys. Glad you guys are here. Maybe you're over here. Glad you guys made it out. Both of those teams. Tied at 25, 21st place. I think we're all home now and better late than pregnant. 2 good teams. Tied at 26, top 20. No longer last place with a winky face and getting COVIDy with it. That's a very fun team name. Tied at 26, 19th place. Tied at 27. A lot of ties in the middle. None at the top, though. Spoiler alert. Tied at 27. Friends with Jennifer with a J. That's a good team name. And probably a reference that I'm not keen to, but I liked it. And you're tied with the Wet Blankets. 28 points, 16th place. You're a Quizzard Airy. Good to see you guys again. 29 points, 3 bags of onion rings. I'm hungry. Tied at 30, 13th place, Mr. and Mrs. Moose and Fuzzy and the Cheek. We only have one Cheek. I guess the second Cheek isn't with you this week. Maybe we wrote it down wrong. All tied at 32, 9th place. OK Zoomer. Texadelphia Burgers, which is 3 different locations there. The Quarantine 15 and the Ridge Rats. All tied at 32. Tied at 34 in 7th place. Dare to be Stupid and COVID 69. Nice. Tied at 35. Top 5. Quizosaurus Rex and Straight Out of 4S Ranch. 37 points. 4th place. Gritty's Bitties. Sorry, you couldn't hang on. 38th place. You're all going to get mad at the top 4 because you're real close together. But we double-checked, we triple-checked. We're confident in this. 38 points. Still a respectable score, but not enough. Third place. 2 guys, a quiz, and a takeout or delivery-only pizza place. 39 points. Second place, winning all these gift cards plus more in my inbox. It's Nuclear Winter is Coming, who, spoiler alert, well, not spoiler alert, full disclosure, said, Han shot first, I will fight you. So I'm glad we're on the same page with this. Nuclear Winter is Coming, because you're right. Han did shoot first. All these other people are wrong. But it doesn't matter because you lost 40 points. Addison picked our name. It's now Addison and Anthony, and then it got cut off. So congratulations. Addison picked our name. You got a perfect score. 40 points. Virtual Quizzo 8. You're winning half of the Venmo pool, which at final standing is $200. So you're winning $100. I don't know who you are, so we'll be in talks about that. Second place, Nuclear Winter is Coming. I got your email. You're getting all these. To everybody else, thanks for playing. Sorry you couldn't close it. Oh, somebody's checking. It is carbonite. I was right. I said kryptonite. It was carbonite.
Oh,
nice. So it was in carbonite. Anyway, thanks for playing. Congrats to our 2 winners. Congrats to everybody else for hanging around. If you want that job that I mentioned, it's a warehouse job near Reading, hit me up and I'll get you in contact with the right people. If not, I'll see you back here this time again next week. See you then. Thanks for playing.